Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4, where last time, I killed a magic basement man to get hold of his hat, and Jeff met his true love at the slog. It was just a wonderful adventure. And today, okay, step 1, we have been told to take Jeff back to Alyssa, and I'm deeply worried that Jeff might decide, he doesn't want to come out with me anymore, on account of the war crimes, and radiation, and various murders, and okay, there's various reasons Jeff might decide he doesn't want to travel with me anymore. Although, speaking of Jeff, yes, there is one, very sad final bit of news for him, which is, gonna be getting a vertibird back over to Sanctuary Hills to kick us off today, and, I'm so sorry, Jeff, but you don't actually get to ride in one of those, okay? You're not Brotherhood, Jeff. So basically, have a nice walk, I'll see you back at base in just a minute. Still, everything looks good here. The mysteriously Christmassy Eye of Sauron continuing to defend the settlement. Marvellous. So, right, just a cut straight through there. Let's go say hi to Alyssa, though, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Jeff hasn't really, caught up just yet. Also, there's a super mutant suicide around these parts, so... Okay, they're not gonna thank me for this, but, if I do shoot this guy, then... No. Anyone who died in that nuke, not really my fault, okay? Not my fault. He was going to explode anyway. And oh my goodness, on the way past, it's Ed Rockin' RT. Presumably very happy indeed in their new red rockets. And in fact, at the moment, he's decided to become a merchant. Good for him. I mean, okay, it's not the best selection in the world, but you know what? It's lovely he's now actually working a job in a functional red rocket. Maybe for the first time in his life. So, you know what? Good for you, buddy. Admittedly, still no sign of, Jeff, by the way. Not 100% sure where Jeff's got himself to. Maybe Jeff will reappear when I speak to Alyssa. Or the camera will just teleport to wherever Jeff is and whatever Jeff's doing. I mean, it would be bloody embarrassing if, yes, after all these adventures, Jeff was just dead somewhere on a road and like we weren't there to see it. That would be really bloody sad. So right, Alyssa, I've got bad news about Jeff. Well, okay, 2 bits of bad news actually. 1, he's a terrible reporter, and 2, he's missing, possibly dead. Let's just assume dead.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm deeply concerned that Alyssa can't speak to us until, like, Jeff's here to speak to her. Because right now, all she's doing is being incredibly impressed by me, which, fair enough, I am incredible, but, like, I suspect she's... Right! We need to find Jeff. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, nip into the, here we go, the cave just around the back of Red Rocket to see if, maybe going through a load zone brings Jeff back to me. And there we go, you can't keep a good Jeff down. Beautiful. Okay, now Jeff. Just, one thing before we go and speak to Alyssa, which is, I'm aware there are certain things you could say to Alyssa, certain stories you could run in your newspaper. Like, say, for example, evil mayor drops artillery strike on his own town, and, I'm just gonna suggest, Jeff, maybe, when I get the next edition of this paper, the story's going to be, local mayor makes a good decision. Do we understand each other?
You sure work fast. How did you and Jeff go with the interviews?
Go back to the drawing board. It was terrible.
Yeah. Look, it was tough, but we all got them. Here. The one with the young girl might need some, editing, but it's all there.
Oh, I see. I think we can turn it into something usable. Might need some creative headlines to make the stories pop. Oh, before I forget, here's your payment for looking after Jeff. If you come back in the next couple of hours, I can give you an early pressing of the 2nd edition. Bye for now.
Alright, we've returned to Alyssa, and I think tragically, it's entirely possible that at this point, Jeff has decided travelling with me just isn't a good idea. Still, Jeff does get me a level up, so that's nice at least. Oh, and you know what? Nice, easy, simple one today. Gun nut 4, let's just make sure we can craft everything we want on any conventional firearm. Okay, next up. As you may recall, last week, yes, we were told by what's-his-face, Jack Cabot, that, yes, we ought to come back in a week's time, because that's when he might have, you know, some new exciting sexy gear for us, and he did mean that very literally. Like, a week needs to pass in game before the new toy is ready to be picked up, so, right. Here's what we're gonna do right now. I'm just gonna have a lovely 24-hour nap to kick us off. Okay, curiously, yes, it's actually been 3 days at this point, and Alyssa is not willing to speak to me to give me the second edition. However, I never read the first, and that's the one with my story in it. The way better story, with like head explosions and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's so delightfully naff. Like, you asked me to go and get the schematics for a nuclear-powered press, and this is the best you could do. I love it. Oh, and here we go, my favourite bit did make the story. Without blinking an eye, he swings his giant club and takes my poor wife's head clean off like it was some 4th of July pumpkin. Brilliant, I'm glad that made a 10. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure, like, you know, that this is really quite the daring truth-telling she seems to think it is. Like, you know, when she says, it's my duty to bring you the truth. And the truth presented here is that muties are a danger to us all, that need to be taken care of. I mean, I feel like most people already thought that. Though actually, thinking about it, yeah, more stories from the wasteland, and most important are the atrocities by the super mutants. I'm starting to wonder whether, yes, like, Alyssa's got a tragic backstory she's not telling me involving mutants, because, for some reason, she's a bit obsessed with them. Okay, we'll come back to that later. But okay, fine. There may be, like, you know, a mission or time barrier before she gives me anything else to do. So, right, we'll come back to you later. For the time being, I've got 4 more days of sleeping to do. There we go, a week has passed, and now we could go and have a lovely chat with Mr. Jack Cabot. And yes, on the way past, one final check, still nothing from Alyssa, so right, we're gonna need to pop back here later, presumably when we've done something else. Oh, and I tell you what, I may have just found the something else, because right, there's a new note up on the church notice board, and that means a new mission in Concords. I'm missing a hammer, watch, a brand new roll of duct tape, I swear I'm losing my mind. If you've seen them, maybe I left them at the church. Could I please have them back? You know where to find me. Right. Stuff has been going missing, and I think I might know who's to blame, actually. Hang on. I saw this long ago. Just to nip on back to, yes, the CPD terminal right in here. Here we go, one of the first emails sent between, yes, this CPD terminal and headquarters. Just like, you know, a list of people living in town. Alyssa, Dylan, Carnal, etc, etc. But Harriet. I've never met Harriet, but reformed thief, and maybe, just a maybe, not as reformed as we thought. Right. I'm guessing we need to go and speak to Randy in order to, yes, get us on the trail, though, yeah, I think I might have a very good lead thanks to my existing work with the CPD.
Hey, you haven't seen anything strange around, have you?
This place is all kinds of strange.
I only ask because recently a couple of my things went missing. Nothing major, just a few loose tools or trinkets I keep. At first I thought I was just misplacing them, but now I'm not so sure. This morning I couldn't find my lucky subway token anywhere, and the only time that's out of my sight is when I'm sleeping. If you could look into this, I'd appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm blaming a Harriet here, and, right. Other stuff might have gone missing too, as some of them might lead me in a better direction. No quest marker on this occasion, so right, let's start off with named people. See if anyone I know's had anything stolen.
Notice anything suspicious?
I think I saw something last night, but I didn't give it much thought.
I mean, that makes sense. He just said something went missing when he was asleep, so okay. Possibly we're supposed to deduce that if we're wandering around town at night, we might see someone out and about who's not normally there.
Notice anything suspicious?
Some of my shirts went missing. Now I'm stuck wearing this.
Okay, Pastor Edmund, you've been wearing that literally every time I've met you since the first time I've met you. Don't lie to me. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you've actually got, you know, plenty of shirts right. Lies upon lies, Pastor Edmund. Lies upon lies.
Notice anything suspicious?
I think I saw something last night, but I didn't give it much thought.
Okay. Hang about. I just spoke to Brannigan. And yeah, all of a sudden a question mark has appeared. Hang about. What's going on here, though? Yeah, by the sounds of it, night is definitely going to be the time we're going to want to explore, though. Hang about. Yes, Carnal. We hadn't spoken to you yet. You're the one person who I hadn't run into. Right, so I'm guessing, yes, you've lost something more significant than anybody else, given all of a sudden you've picked up a quest marker.
Hello, not least favorite human.
I do like Carnal. Carnal's great. So, right, what are you doing out here? Because normally you don't really leave your store.
What are you doing out here?
Dylan say saw something last night. Say something steal clothing supplies. Did you see? Connell here to see as well. Get back stolen things. So far, Connell not see anything. Starting to think Dylan lie or crazy.
Okay, Carnal, just give me a second. Because you know what? I think you look amazing right now. So amazing, in fact, I'm going to put on the same dress, just, you know, tailored to fit me a bit better.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
Connell worried. Dylan says someone stole thing. Seemed important. Dylan not happy. Not least favorite human talk to Dylan? Help?
Okay, well, this is just delightful. It's not Carnal who's lost something important. It's Dylan, but Carnal loves Dylan so much, she went out to try and find it or investigate. So, oh, those two are just a delight.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
Oh, I guess you spoke with Carnal, huh? Yeah, looks like somebody broke into the back room and took a bunch of fabric and other stuff. If you're going after whoever this is, I saw them dip into an alleyway down the street. Best guess is they booked it down into the access tunnels. And now I thought about going down there, but then I remembered what Jake told me about the death claw that used to be down there, and I figured, no.
You know what? I can't find fault with that logic. That's a good logic right there, and, yeah, I know precisely the alley and a hatch he's talking about. So yeah, presumably following his instructions, they were running down here, and then turned into, yeah, this small alley, and there's the hatch. So, right, we know where we're going. Let's just have, you know, a bit of a poke about, see what we can find. Even though, yeah, I don't actually have a quest marker right now. Oh, and here we go, just round the corner. Hello there, red-handed Harriet. Okay, this isn't good detective work. Like, labeling a suspect as red-handed the moment we see them before speaking to them. I feel like that's not okay, but then again... Okay, go in with an open mind. Maybe this is a setup or something.
Hey! Hey, what are you doing down here? Don't touch my stuff!
What are you doing here?
I live down here, okay? I know it's not the lap of luxury, but the wasteland's hard. You gotta do what you can to survive.
You're literally living underneath a town where there are multiple empty houses you could move into right now.
I'm just here to talk.
What do you want to talk about, huh?
Do you mind if I just take a look around?
Okay, just don't take anything.
And right, we know what we're looking for here, so... Okay, feather duster, pro snap camera, etc, etc. No, we're looking for... material from the clothing store.
Those are my... blankets. I know they're a bit thin, but...
Okay, you know you're not getting away with this, and... yes, is the book return token the same as the subway token? Just, you know, the guy didn't know the difference. Well, she's not reacting, so probably not.
Alright, fine. I stole most of this. Alright, I stole all of it, but I needed it. Most of it.
Right, so she's just confessed, which, fair enough, she blatantly had done it, and... right, before I make a decision, I want to know what your deal is, and why you're doing what you're doing when, you know, you could just go and join Concord.
What's your story?
I'm not real good with people. Or work. Or really anything besides stealing. It was fine for a while. People never caught on to what I was doing. Or at least, not for a while. My luck ran out. Got caught trying to pluck a knife out of this mercenary guy's pants. He didn't like that. Said to me he caught me red-handed, and now everyone was gonna know about it. Now most people see my hands and they assume the worst. I'm trying to be better. I really am. I only steal what I need. For the most part.
Okay, going to be honest, I didn't actually, like, you know, look at her hands and... Oh. Right, something bad happened to her. Like, because those are actually her fingers, aren't they? Right. I feel bad for you, actually. You can stay, but how about you don't steal? We just, like, you know, leave you some supplies by the hatch, and you can come and get them. It's gonna be fine, probably.
You're welcome to stay here for all I care.
You're letting me stay. Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I swear I won't steal anything else from anybody in town. You can tell them all I'm so sorry. It'll never happen again.
That was a much more angry delivery than I was going for, but whatever, Mayor Bob, and... okay. I feel like, yes, by the sounds of it, you just don't really want to join town. You don't really like, you know, hanging out with people or whatnot. So, not 100% sure how you're planning to, like, you know, survive without stealing. If you want to just hang out in the sewers and not actually engage with the town at all. But, yeah, good luck. We'll see how it works out.
Good luck. I hope it all works out.
Yeah, me too. Thanks. For doing this. I mean, hey, I'm not really good at a lot of things. But if you ever need help finding something, find me. I'm real good at finding stuff.
Well, bare minimum, we have, like, completed the mission because, I mean, she said she's not going to, like, you know, steal again. Again, I'm not sure how she's planning to survive without doing it, though. Ooh. Right, that was the gateway to Journalistic Ethics Part 2. Marvellous. So, right, we can now go and get the... Okay. Can't hope you didn't kill that person, by the way, Harriet. Yes, we can now go and check in with Alyssa. Marvellous.
Why not? I'm just trying to get people to see the truth. Who cares if I had to cut a few corners?
But you told me that journalists have to maintain the highest standards or they lose credibility.
Yes, they do. Sometimes they have to go above and beyond to get people to realize that super mutants are the biggest danger to our safety.
I can't let you do this, Alyssa.
Oh, you're back, thank God. Can you talk some sense into Jeff here? He has lost it.
Okay. Sounds like for some reason she is obsessed with the idea of, you know, writing pieces to rile people up against the super mutants. And Jeff's decided he's going to take a position against that, because he wants his incredibly boring story to be written as told. So, right, just give me the full story. What's going on here?
At first I thought we were going to be doing serious journalism here. But it's just a sham, so that she can get Colonel booted out of town.
Ugh. I don't know why I took you on, Jeff. You don't have a shred of skill and can't even see a story through.
I'm going to stop you, Alyssa. You won't lie to anyone anymore.
Hang on, is Alyssa dead? Because there was definitely just a gun-firing noise, but... Well, this is all fascinating. Tell Alyssa to shoot him! No! No, 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 this is... Okay. Calm down. Take it easy. You've gone cooking bananas. Tell Alyssa to shoot him. I mean, Alyssa's being very calm under the circumstances. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're all gonna calm down a bit, okay? Calm the cook down.
Whoa, whoa. Let's calm down and talk about this.
Ah, okay. I can see I'm getting a bit too steamed up here. I'm going for a walk to calm down.
Okay, but what Jeff said before, right. There's no tragic backstory here. Alyssa is maybe motivated by, like, I don't know, racism against mutants because she doesn't like Carnal. And I love Carnal. Carnal's great. So, right, Alyssa. Me and you need to have a chat about whether this entire paper is an attack piece against Carnal. Because if so, I am not okay with this.
Whether it's one or all of them, we have to stop them. They are a menace, and will just keep on hurting and killing people.
Right. By the sounds of it, yes, I don't really have, any ability to ask her why she's gone cocking bananas on this topic, but... no. I'm so sorry. You're not allowed to stay in town and basically publish, well... it's not really slander. It's not like there's a lack of evidence that mutants in Fallout 4 just run around battering people and eating them, but... I'm gonna be honest, I'm biased right now because I like Carnal. No, you have to go, Alyssa. Me and Jeff will run the newspaper from now on.
You should just leave now.
But they are still here. Fine. I never liked the shithole mutant-loving hellbasket anyway.
Okay, the fact she just described the town as, yes, mutant-loving. I've definitely just made the right decision here. I feel very good about this decision. And on top of that, just like, just out of interest, like, while we're passing by and whatnot. Alyssa, where are you going? And are there any witnesses there? Oh, and here we go. The second edition actually did get printed. That's what made, yes, Jeff go bananas and Mutie Rampage threatens children. Oh, it definitely didn't. And here we go. She added more information onto the end of the quote because, yes, the child most definitely was not concerned she was about to be eaten, though, once again, I feel like, I'm not in a position to judge Alyssa, given this is precisely the detail I was planning to add on. Also, I'm going to be honest, I didn't get back, any of your stuff. Sorry about that. Okay, best as I can tell, that's everything we need to do in Concord for the minute, so, right, we need to mosey on back down south. Oberland Station needs assistance, and then, yes, we've got Hunted, Angel of Mercy, you're both taking me back to Boston. One thing strikes me, though. Yeah. Unlike, say, a Starlight, which was heavily built up, Oberland's basically one shack in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not 100% sure, yeah, how many bloody gunners or whatnot there could possibly be there. Okay. A bit of a... oh, hang on. I just saw someone moving. Yeah, Pack Brahmin. You're just chilling out, though. You got a gun out for some reason. A hangabout. Oh, hang on. More people running around. You've taken damage from somewhere. Right, this place isn't occupied. It's just about to be attacked. Oh, we got them. They're coming in from that direction. Right, I think we can see you guys. So, right, this exact moment in time. There's definitely a legendary here as well. Let's wait till we've got ourselves... right, crit in the head for you, buddy. See if we can just finish you off before you cause too much in the way of trouble. Penetrator will hopefully do a good job against you. Marvelous. Someone's trying to set me on fire. But you're just a basic conscript. That's not going to be too much of a problem, actually. I've completely lost track of you. You're a basic... okay. There's more in there. There's more... okay, just start tossing explosives in there. That's fine. Kill remaining attackers. There might be one or two more, but it feels to me like, yeah, we've broken their backs. They're just hanging out nearby. And job done. Crucially, though, where was that cocking legendary? There we go, and... right, well, that's annoying. Fortifying is actually really bloody good. It's also fortifying on the same leg I previously had fortifying, but I only just picked up, that lovely sprinter. Okay, I'm gonna take you, and we're gonna leave the old one, because this one's just better. But yes, whether or not we'll ever use it, I don't know. Anyway, down the road, let's get back to Boston proper. Also, I'm going to be honest. I kind of forgot that, yes, Jack Cabot was still at, the insane asylum. I thought he went back to his home, so... well, that bloody throws a bit of a wrench in my plan for today, doesn't it? Okay, while we're moving in, yes, this direction anyway, because I need to wander around to the airport to pick up more vertibird signal grenades. I'm good, to be honest. I kind of ran out. Yes, let's mosey round Green Tech Genetics. Blast our way through there. We'll make some good actual, main plot progress towards the teleporter. So, literally just, tune into the Corsa signal McGibble, then follow it around the river, the giant green building on the left, that's my target. It's, barely round the corner. This will not take a moment to get to. Marvellous. And if we're lucky, what with it being night and me being sneaky, we might even be able to, get past without having any trouble with the local raiders. Right, let's go shoot some gunners, which, feels very on brand for Sim Settlements 2. This shouldn't be too difficult to do, to be honest. And mainly, we just need to be a bit concerned about, the mysterious missile launcher man. Watch out for that. Ignore all of these shouting and explosions. They're just for show. So, okay. Get over to you and... oh, you think a wall's gonna defend you, do ya? Oh, well, I've got cocky bad news for you, buddy, and... oh, yeah. You know what? All these windows, they're going to work hugely in my favour. Because you can't shoot me, but I can shoot you. So, seriously, I am an absolute cocky convert for Penetrator. Penetrator is amazing, and I can't believe I've been underusing it all these years. Okay, starting off nice and easy, just a handful of basics, but right. When you get to the bridge, this is the point where Missile Launcher Man can start appearing. So, yeah. You need to watch out for somebody armed with, potentially, hang on. Who's got a missile launcher? It's not you. You've just got a basic gun. That's... oh. Also, you're not dead. Sorry, I didn't kill you. Wait. Oh! Whoa! Right. One in the head for you. Someone else is shooting me, but they're just using, guns that aren't missile launchers. So that's fine. That's a-okay. Also, I need to be just the tiniest bit stronger. I'm not quite killing them right now. Hang on. Just one grenade over there. And you nice and dead. Right. Other people can pick up the missile launcher, but I'm not seeing anyone else around. So I think we're okay. And I say that was coming from my left, suggesting, take you out before you pick up the missile launcher. Right. Everything's fine. It's all under control. Aside from the fact we're still blatantly in danger. But no. Now it's fading. I think we're good. Marvellous. With the missile launcher taken out of play, we're pretty much... well, something else is around here. Oh, just a turret. It's just a turret. No trouble at all. And then, we've just got the final section over here. Come on, Vats. You could do it. Oh, Penetrator. I love you. And I say that, Penetrator. Occasionally, it just breaks. It just decides, hey, actually, I can't penetrate that. Sorry, I never guaranteed, 100% penetration. You're going to have to do with, 90 or something. And then finally, one room right over here, privates, etc., etc. So, take you out in 2, you go down in 1, I see you up there, we've still got enough for 2 more shots, that's enough for you, into caution. There may well be, there's turrets over there. Honestly, just handle that with manual, let my VATs come back. There's probably one more somewhere, I'm stuck on something, but... I think we're golden. Lovely. Okay, in which case, up to the top floor. Unfortunately, yes, I don't have the magic password to deactivate my new Corsa friend, so we're going to have to do this the hard way. And when I say the hard way, it's not going to be that hard, actually. Right, all we're going to do is, pop you in the head a large number of times, crit up front, and now, before it does anything... we're going to pop some psycho jabs. Right, that gets me thirsty, but now he goes down before he can activate his stealth boy. Nice and easy. Help myself to the Corsa chip. Lovely. Hunter completed. And by the way, you guys could just die too. I kind of just need to, build my crit back up. Sorry about that. Okay, straight back outside to Cambridge, and yes, I know precisely where we need to go now. Just hop straight back over the river, and yes, now we just follow the path around to get round to the airport. Because, that's going to be way easier to get to than walking all the way to the bloody insane asylum. This is entirely my own fault, by the way. I've said it before many times, like, you know, make sure you always use your last vertibird signal grenade to go and buy more vertibird signal grenades. Today I didn't, and thus it's my fault I need to do this stupid diversion. Also, for some reason, things are exploding off to one side of me. Don't know why, probably a suicider. And I'm also glad I remembered on the way past, right, don't forget, we found Brandis. I'd also completely forgotten I got you, yes, a sort of a legendary chess piece, though, I'm gonna be honest, it's not that great. Also, I completely missed that turning that in gave me a level up. Hang about. Okay, I know this is an odd one, but I'm gonna take Gunslinger too, because, okay, let's just say we are moments away from picking up a very special handgun, so, a bit of increased range, I would not mind at all. And speaking of which, right, at long cocking last, it's time. Alright, buddy, let's go back to the asylum.
Ah, you're back. Good news. I figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect. I've hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here. See what you think.
He's really not cocky kidding, by the way. This thing is... it's ludicrous. It's possibly the dumbest gun in the entire game. And I know what you're thinking. John, those damage numbers don't look particularly interesting. I mean, come on, you've got way stronger guns than that. And that's true, I do, but, let's just say, the reason this gun's amazing is nothing to do with, yes, the raw damage. It's more to do with the fact that that guy was over here, and now he's over there, so, okay, if you've never seen this gun in action before, you are in for a cocky treat. But yes indeed, having made it back to pretty much precisely where we started, but now with a new super weapon in hand, how about we call it a part there, but next time, right, whole bunch of stuff we need to take care of. Fiona didn't get to her this week, the teleporter, we're getting nearby to that as well. And apparently Ada wants something too, but yes, I'm going to be honest. The main order of business next week is this sexy bastard here because, Lorenzo's artifact is an absolute cocky monster. So next time, yes, we need to find someone to shoot in the face with my incredibly dumb new physics gun. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout 4. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got a... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.